Hey everyone, welcome back to Giovanna Designs. Thank you so much for being here again. So today's going to be a two-parter because I have an interesting little backstory as always, right? I'm always giving you guys these backstories, but you kind of have to know what's going on and where this came from to really understand what I'm going to do. So I had a commission a while back. I don't know if you guys saw it. It was a quick little commission on a giant 4x4 canvas, and I'll put it up on in the corner that you can see it. So the client who did that commission with me, she contacted me and said, I really want one that is the exact same, but with less negative space for over my bed in my bedroom. So we decided to do a triptych with 3 20x20 panels, which is going to be really, really impactful and cool. And because that piece was so strong and so impactful, really, I love that piece so much. It was really simple, but really strong, and I really love that. So she loved it, but for her bedroom, she wanted something that was a little bit softer. She wanted less negative space. She didn't want the stark white background. So I said, okay, well, so you'll see what I do. I did a softer background with some swirls on top of the background. I love this piece, and I'm doing this intro afterwards because I did one already and I scrapped it, and you'll understand why in a minute. I love this piece. I really love this piece. I may even keep it, but if it doesn't sell, but I'm absolutely obsessed with it. She hates it. I'll be flat out honest with you. Yeah, she didn't like it. It wasn't what she was thinking. And this is one of those times where, hey, my mistake is a lesson for you guys, right? You need to be really clear with your clients about exactly what they want when they do a commission. And I thought that I was. I thought that I really knew exactly what she wanted, and I was, going for it because she wanted exactly what was already downstairs, right? Not so much. In her mind, she wanted something that was much softer in this way, and I'll put up the other piece that she used as an example. She wanted it much more feathery, like this, and that's not what I had in my head, clearly. So yeah, so I'm going to be remaking that for her. So this is part one, because I do still want to show you guys this piece. I love the piece. Like I said 4 times already. I love the piece, and it's great, and I think you guys should see it. And then when I do the next one, I'll show you that too, and show you the difference, and get her what she wants. So instead of trying to tinker with this and alter it to make it what she wants, which I think would just ruin it, we're going to do a whole new piece for her. So I'm going to put the colors up on the screen, and I'm going to speed the process up because this took me a long time, very slow strokes with my paintbrush. And you don't want to sit through 4 hours of this. All right, I hope you guys enjoy. See you at the end. Okay, so here it is, the final piece. Please excuse that it's on the floor. I'm still trying to figure out how I want to set up my new studio, so I haven't made any holes in the wall yet to hang anything from. But I wanted to show you guys a couple little details and give you a few tips if you want to try this style. So I really love the piece, as I've said 50 times already. I love the flow of it, the movement. I just think it's really, really cool. But what you didn't see is this gorgeous sparkle from the Chantilly lace. So on camera, it really looked like I was just putting a clear coat on the canvas when I was putting this on there. So I sort of cut that short just so that you weren't going, what is this? Like, what is she putting water on the canvas? What's happening right now? But so you just can't see it from far away. But the Chantilly lace is very much like a Aurora Borealis. It's got a slight silvery effect to it. It is mostly, you know, I mean, it's transparent, but it does have, it picks up what's behind it. It's just really, really beautiful color. It's just, see, look at that. I mean, I'm just going over it super fast, and all you see is sparkle. It's just gorgeous. And then that's the Chrysocolla. As I'm mentioning these, don't forget that you can get 20% off with my discount code to anything in the Colourarte website by using Giovanna620, and I'll put that up on the screen. But I feel like adding in that Chantilly lace adds in such a highlight, and it just sets the whole piece off. It makes it just so much more special, which I really love. So as I was saying, a few tips if you want to try this style. I don't know if you've noticed, but I went over my black quite a bit, and the reason was because this was a golden color, and it's a very, very thick paint. Very pasty. And so when I was putting it down on the canvas, I was getting, you know, these areas that just weren't getting a complete solid coverage. So if you want to do this to make it easy, a one-stroke movement is best. It does just look the best when you kind of swoosh it and you're done. So going back over it a million times doesn't usually come out with the greatest effect. I think I was able to save it, but what you want to do is use very, very watery paints. If you see, I started with the silver, and that's a completely liquid Modern Masters paint. And then the others I watered down after I realized for my golden, I was having so much trouble with the golden. And I really didn't remember that I had watered down the golden the last time I had used it. So keep that in mind. And then the background, the way that I got this really feathery background was, again, if you notice what I was doing was I was wiping off my brush almost in between every stroke. I really didn't want to get too much of the buildup of the brush onto going over and over the canvas again, because then it would just become sort of muddied and one solid color instead of having that cool marble effect. So, all right, that's it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I will see you in the next video. Hope you enjoyed this. Bye.